Hey everyone, good morning. So, I don't usually go live on my personal page, but I was really excited to jump on here. I had a last minute reschedule this morning, so I was like, you know what? Let me take some time and spend some time with y'all on here. And I would love for you to say hi when you see this, when you jump on. And, we're going to talk a little about this morning, like the power of your daily habits in personal growth, right? So, and of course, I'm going to do my makeup. I'm probably not going to explain all the products I'm using, but I will pop them in the chat afterwards. And if you guys have questions, for sure, ask. But I want to talk about this because I get a lot of questions, being a business owner, a leader in the community. I get a lot of questions like, how do I, what do you do for personal growth? What do I do to be more successful? So I really felt led to just jump on here and chat with y'all a little bit about it. Um, but really, even small, consistent actions like doing your skincare in the morning or doing your makeup, that can translate into larger habits that we have. That those habits are going to shape, how we lead ourselves and who we are. So that's what we're going to talk about. But definitely, say hi once you pop on. That way I know that you guys are here. But anyway, so I'm just putting on my primer and we are getting ready together this morning. I have a few appointments today for the Mary Kay Makeover Contest. So, and by the way, I still need a couple models, y'all. So if you are wanting to be a part of that and wanting to help me out, then and get entered to win some awesome prizes like that spa trip to Scottsdale, Arizona, and $1,000 cash, lots of other fun things. But anyway, y'all, so okay, I'm actually teaching a makeup class tonight. So I'm putting on a little, I like to blend our Time Wise full coverage with the CC cream a little bit, just a little bit of the full coverage whenever I have larger events or I'm going to be doing stuff all day. I need to make sure my makeup is looking on point the whole day. But anyway, the first thing that we're going to talk about, y'all, is your morning routine. So I would love for you to type in the chat, what does that look like for you? What is your morning routine? And I'll share a little bit about what I do in the mornings, but that has such a big impact, on your productivity, on your mindset. So anyway, I want to talk about that a little bit. So type that in the chat. What is your morning routine? I want to hear. And I know you might be watching the replay, and that's totally fine. So I will definitely respond to you. Okay. So, well, my morning, as you know, I have three small children. So I love to just kind of wake up before they wake up. And it's not always easy to do that because, yeah, we feel tired, right? I have three kids, there's tiny, and pop it in the chat also if you're a mama and you know what I'm talking about because it's not always easy, but I love to get up before them and just get my mind centered. Maybe I listen to some worship music or maybe I'm listening to a sermon. Right now, I am loving Christine Kane. I don't know if you ladies or probably some guys on here too, but I don't know if y'all have ever heard of her, but she is super powerful and very positive, and she just gets me thinking, And if Jamie Ravel's on here, she's gonna laugh at me because, yeah, at seminar, she made fun of me for using a dry blending sponge. But y'all, you could still use a dry blending sponge. It's fine. I'm actually putting on some perfecting concealer right now. I love to use that for an highlight. Hey, Carol. And it also fills in wrinkles and pores. So hey, it does all the things. But anyway, so morning routine. So I like to get up before then, and if you could get your body moving, even better. Get some positive endorphins flowing. First thing in the day. But for me, I got to start my day with some Jesus. If I feel like Jesus, if I start my day with God, some spiritual time, that's gonna set my tone for the rest of the day. And I'm gonna feel grounded. I'm gonna feel centered. And then of course I have like, I don't know, I have a routine every single morning. Um and then I go in and I this Plexus drink that has like vitamins and energy and caffeine. I gotta have caffeine, y'all. I don't know. That just is what I need to do. But it's all a routine. And then, of course, I get my kids ready for school and we do all that. But the most important part is starting your day with something positive. Like, no offense to anybody on here, but I do not really watch the news. But I was staying at some people's house, like family members. This was a while ago. And the first thing I heard was the news, like negative, real nasty stuff. Now, I get it. Okay. We want to stay informed with what's going on in the world. But if you are starting your day with some crazy negativity, like, how do you think the rest of your day is going to go? Or if you're starting your day and immediately you're waking up running around like a crazy person, like, okay, we've all had those days, especially when you have kids and now we're back to school and everything. But if that is you, you are setting the tone for the rest of your day. So having a positive morning routine, that is going to make such a difference for you and your life, especially if you are a business owner, and especially if you are also a mama, like, and running a business, right? So anyway, I want to talk about that. So type in the chat, what is your morning routine? I want to hear from you. What is your routine? Now, okay, this sounds crazy, but my goal is to wake up at 5:30 every day. Like, does that happen every day? No, it does not, but I'm working towards that. Okay, we can have goals. But I feel like, that would be an ideal time for me to be waking up, spending time in the word, get some worship music going on, get some exercise, and really like looking at what I need to do for the day. So, and another thing, y'all, setting small achievable goals and then celebrating those little wins. Okay. So I want to ask everybody on here, like, what is a little win that you could celebrate today? Okay. What is a little win? Like my little win today already, I'm just gonna share it with y'all, is I woke up early and then I got the kids to, well, my husband took them to school today because I was supposed to have an appointment, but that's fine. Be flexible. My pastor at church, one of his mottos is Semper Gumby. And it's so funny. Like, be flexible, right? Because things pop up, things happen. So let's be flexible with what goes on in life, and just because we have something that doesn't go our way, that doesn't mean the rest of the day is not going to go the way that we want. So just wanted to share that with y'all, like having a positive mindset. But anyway, so setting these small achievable goals, right? And I don't know why, but my lighting is funky, and it's probably because I have this huge window behind me with lots of light coming in, but it's cool. We're still chatting. I'm still getting ready for my day, so we are winning. But anyway, so my small goal today that I already feel like winning is that I woke up before the kids and literally had like all their stuff ready. Now, for some of you, before they will wake up, right? Now, for some of you, that may not feel like a win. You might be like, oh, good job, Sarah. You're just momming. But no, it sometimes is chaos getting these kids like ready for school because my oldest two, they do go to school. And then the baby, of course, stays home with me. But right now, she's in this stage where she's like, Mommy, uppy, uppy, uppy. She's one and almost two, but she wants me to hold her all the time. So if I could, and I don't mind that, but if I could get stuff ready like before she wakes up, that is ideal. That way, like I could operate my mornings in some peace because that really, sets the tone for my day. But what is that for you? I want to ask. Like, what is a small win, a small achievable goal that you could create for yourself today and then celebrate that little win, whatever it is? So, if you're a Mary Kay consultant, you could say, like, for me, this is one of my little wins that I like to have every single day is to get 3 bookings. Okay. 3 bookings a day. So if you're a Mary Kay consultant, which I know I have a lot of y'all on here, or even a business owner at all, you could have it be like get 3 new contacts or whatever it is. Book 3 new one-to-ones. But that is a personal goal for myself It could be, if you're working in sales, it could be, you know, having, I don't know, whatever, a certain dollar amount of sales per day, and then working on that dollar amount of sales per day. And then, like, when you reach that goal, what are you going to do to celebrate yourself? Okay. Celebrating yourself is so important. And I'll be honest, I struggled a lot in the past with that. I'm a worker, I'm an achiever. If you're on the Enneagram, I'm an Enneagram 3, if y'all know what that is. And anyway, so I like working and I won't celebrate. I won't take a break. I'm like, okay, we did that. What is next? Right. But if that is our attitude, like, it will lead to burnout. And I've led myself to that many times. So, but God is good. He will see us through whatever it is that we have going on. So, trusting in Him, oh my gosh, is so important for me anyway. And I know a lot of y'all too. So what is that small win that you're going to create for yourself? And how are you going to celebrate? So I'm thinking I'm celebrating right now. Like, kids are off to school. I'm having a peaceful moment, doing my makeup, hanging out with all y'all on here. Okay. Now, self-discipline is so important, right? And how it builds over time. And it could be honestly as simple as taking care of your skin every night, creating that 5-minute habit, because literally it probably takes 3 minutes to wash your face and do your skincare, right? Or doing your makeup and having yourself put together. That is self-discipline, or learning how to take care of yourself. It builds over time. And then these little small things that we could do and that we could create, this self discipline, it starts out small, because being a business owner, being a coach, a leadership coach, I do hear that a lot, about, I'm just not motivated. I'm just not disciplined. But these things, y'all, they don't happen overnight. I have been working in a leadership capacity with Mary Kay, which is, a lot of the number one global skincare and cosmetics company, direct sales in the world. And I have had the privilege and honor and blessing of leading hundreds of women. And that is something common that I hear, is how to be asking how to be disciplined, how to be, more motivated. And that's the thing, y'all. We're never always going to be motivated. So we have to create discipline, because even when, sorry, even when life gets hard, y'all, you have to, that discipline, those consistent habits that you create, that is going to propel you forward. Because no matter how you're feeling or whatever happens, you are disciplined. You've created that. You've created those consistent daily habits that are going to move you forward. So, and I feel like today, like what happened this morning, okay, could probably be a big deal to a lot of people. But all right, I can't talk while I'm doing my lip liner. But anyway, probably be a big deal to a lot of people, right? But I know this girl, she's a friend. I know, like, things happen, things pop up. But for others, they could have taken that as a sign. Like, oh my gosh, this happened. I got a cancellation at the last minute. My whole day is ruined. Let me just go back to bed and put on my PJs. Like, no, y'all, we got to keep going with what we said that we were going to do, or we will not reach our goals. We will not reach that destination and that vision that God has planted in your head, okay? And that dream for yourself. And wow. So I'm excited about that, right? And I'm excited about helping y'all. And so anyway, personal growth, we're still, for me personally, I'm still on that journey. Like, we have never just arrived. Every day is not perfect for me. And I know it's not perfect for anybody else that, is out there. Maybe you're mama, maybe you're not, maybe you're just starting a business. I don't know. But whatever it is, It's not always easy and it's not perfect. And days can look messy. And that doesn't mean that this is not for you, whatever it is that you're working towards. Okay. So, anyway, I'm excited for the rest of today. And I know that it is going to be an amazing, blessed day. And I also am praying that blessing over you that today you're going to have prosperity in your business. And y'all, I just realized like I need to open up a new brow pencil because this one is dead. I just used the last of it yesterday. So I'm gonna get that out of my own stock, which I'm my own best customer. So I'm glad I have extra brows, right? Um, Extra brow, and then after I do that, I'll put on my finishing spray. But I feel like I'm feeling pretty ready for my day once I put on those eyebrows. But I was really excited to jump on this morning, talk about some personal growth, how, the power of daily habits. And I want to share one last thing with y'all, to leave you with that maybe you're not in that zone of having that daily consistency and creating those positive habits, those daily habits for yourself. So I'm going to give y'all a challenge. Okay. One thing in Mary Kay, they taught us, Mary Kay Ash, she taught how to do a 6 most important list. And this can apply for anyone in business, in leadership, even if you are working, a corporate job, 9 to 5, whatever it is, maybe it's just for your home life, right? Creating a list before you go to bed with 6 of the most important things that you need to do the next day and making it a priority to make those things happen. And when you do them, cross it off. Like I love to use a big highlighter. It gives me so much satisfaction. And that is going to boost your mood, your hormones, all the feel good emotions. And you're like, yes, I accomplished that. Now, what is the next thing on my list? Okay. Now, if we do too many, we won't accomplish any. That is why 6 is the most important number. So that is my challenge to y'all tonight. Make your list tonight, 6 most important things before you go to bed of what you need to do the next day. And if you're a business owner, like it should be income producing things. But anyway, y'all, I'm glad we got to get together this morning. And I would love for you to type in the chat, like, what are some other topics that you would want to learn about? Whether, it's leadership, it's personal growth. Maybe you are a Mary Kay consultant and you want to learn some growth tips, or maybe you are a business owner and you're feeling stuck. Whatever it is, I would love for you to pop in the chat. What are some topics that you want to learn more about? All right, y'all. Well, God bless. Have an awesome day. Bye, everyone.